Alright guys, this is Chris with Chris is Gone Fishing 360, and this is a review on the Fisherman's Habit portable fish finder. You buy these at Harbor Freight, right around $50, so not an overly expensive unit, but you know, something I wanted to give a try to. I noticed that there were quite a few people out there that were interested in the potential of what's some of these less expensive units would cost. And whether they're any good, and so I've decided to go ahead and give one a try and see what we can come up with for you guys. So right here is our sonar unit, and basically pretty straightforward. You've got your computer itself, your unit with a float, 30 foot of cable, and then just a nice little cable connection. Looks like it's a PS4 or PS2 cable connection, so we'll go ahead. They connect pretty quick. You just put in let's see, there we go. You just put in 4 AA batteries, and we'll see how well that does. We're going to toss this out there just to see if we get anything. It does have a reset button on it. Power on and off is right there. I'm going to hold off on turning it on. I am going to wrap it around my fingers on my offhand, because the last thing I want to do is have this whole thing go in the drink. Alright, so here we are. Hopefully I'm untangled enough that we'll get out there. Yeah, not much, actually. Murphy's Law. So let's get that taken care of. Almost a blooper reel. Sooner or later, guys, I will put one up. Coordination is not my big dare I say strength. Alright, there we are. Alright, so again, I'm going to wrap it around my hand just a little bit just to make sure this part of it doesn't go in. Let's cast it out there. Really don't get that much out there, so we'll see how much use this actually is. Probably just scared away any fish anywhere near it. So, alright, so I just turned it on, and it is not coming up at all. I think I took my batteries out of it, so my batteries may have already gone dead. Okay, so let's see. I put Harbor Freight batteries in it. I haven't turned it back on since. On and off. Okay, well, that obviously did diddly for me. Battery case off. Okay, so that explains it. Batteries are not in the box. So with that said, let's stay tuned and see if I can go find my batteries. Alright, so when in doubt, put the batteries in it. So we're just going to throw some mismatch that I had in the car. One of the things that I don't like about this unit is it is not waterproof. My intention is this is going to go out on the kayak with me, but chances are I turn that kayak over, I'm going to ruin it. So, alright, so batteries are in it. Let's turn it on. Okay, so we are on. Let's see what it does for us. Okay, so this is definitely a lot more shallow than what I thought. So about 25 feet off. We're only about 2 feet down. It doesn't look like it's tripping that there's any fish there at all. But there is, I guess that's a good representation of there being foliage down there that's picking up at something. So guys, some more stuff. It's less than 10 feet. Some some interesting information there, but no, not saying there's any fish. I'm not so sure that there's enough depth on it to really tell us much anyway. Let's pull it in. I'll turn it off before I get it up on shore. I kind of expected that this little pond was pretty shallow. Just kind of a feeling I have. Again, try to take my safety precaution and wrap it up a little bit. Now let's see what it does that way. Doesn't really get you too far out there. That's the one thing. And I'll have to be honest, I'm kind of figuring that dropping it out there. Okay, so we are down to, again, 2 to 3 feet. It's running. Chances are of dropping it out like I did, it's probably scaring off any fish that are out there. So it's not a bad little unit. You have to set cables a bit on the short side. If you're going to just be, setting it over the edge of a boat that you're out on, that's, it'd be fine, I think. When I put it on the kayak, it'll probably be nice because of how small the unit is. Drawback is it's not waterproof. But as you guys can tell, it's not picking up any fish. But granted, hurling it out there, I guess it's probably doing a pretty good job of scaring anything off that's there. Although, now that it's sitting there for a little bit, it is starting to come up and show a lot of the cover that's there. Show us what the depth is, and there, just blinked most of it off. I'm going to leave it sit for a few minutes, see if it pops up that there's any fish or anything, but so far it's not showing anything. But being 3 to 10 feet, it's slow showing, so probably more in the 3-foot range. But it's at least giving me what I'm expecting is the depth. And I think only some added time with this is going to be able to tell me whether or not I think it's really a good buy or worth the money. Might need to leave it sit out there and just let it sit until the fish get used to it being there before I get a chance to see too much. So I'm going to set it down, tilt it up here, leave it go, and I'm going to do a little bit of fishing with the rod and then come back and see what it's telling me. So I just caught this very nice fish, and there's the fish finder right there. I'm going to toss her out there and see if it picks her up. So she should be within range. But I didn't see anything on it. Very likely, guys, this is just a case of being in too shallow of water. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, save my battery, and we'll save it for when we're someplace where we know we have some deeper water. Initial impressions, if you look at it, it's giving us our depth. It's also telling us what, there's foliage down there and picking up quite a bit down there. So it's just a case of whether or not it's going to tell us about it, whether there's fish. And in a shallow pond like this, probably going to be pretty sketchy as to whether anything is going to work. So with that said, guys, do I think this is a failure? No. Well, let's just definitely put this on a to be continued, and we may have a part 2 to this video later on. So, guys, if you like this information, by all means hit the subscribe button. We'd greatly like to have you back. We've got a lot of great videos coming up and a lot more information for you coming. So let's keep this going. So hit subscribe, guys, leave me a comment, and we'll go from there, and we'll get another video of this coming up soon. Thank you very much.